So I think like most people, I was watching the NFL draft tonight, not really trying to focus on basketball or what was going on in the NBA or anything like that. It's a normal night in the league. Never know star-studded matchups going on that I knew about at least. So for me, it was all about the NFL draft. Now my Eagles did pick a good player in Devontae Smith. They traded up for him. Pretty happy and excited about that. So. Yeah, but other than that, of course, something had to go on. Kevin Porter Jr. dropping 50 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds against the Bucks in a win, 143 to 136. And the Bucks did not have Giannis. I feel like I need to point that out. But yeah, he shot 61% from the field, 60% from three, and about 82% from the free throw line. And that is just completely impressive on 50 points. That's a career game, my man. I watched the highlights because I couldn't watch the game, of course. He looks amazing. Like he looks like, I said this in a video I think I made about him a little bit ago. He looks like James Harden 2.0 when he hits his 3-pointers. And that's my main gripe with the man. I mean, he shoots 28.7% from 3 on the season. How are you supposed to be able to build around the guy in the NBA that is today, where 3-pointers are so vital, where you can't hit them? You can't be a star in the league and not be able to hit 3-pointers. So that was always my main concern with Kevin Porter Jr. And when he got traded to the Rockets from Cleveland, like, oh, this guy, he can be awesome. Which he can be awesome because he has the talent. He has the scoring ability. He gets open very easily. He has an array of moves that he can go to. His mid-range is awesome. His passing game has been awesome since the beginning of the season. He averages 6.2 assists on the year. That's really good. And everything about him screams star except for his shooting. And that even shows in his free throw shooting. He shoots only 76% from the free throw line, which you're saying, he shoots 76% from the free throw line. Like, wow, he makes more than 3/4 of his free throws. Like, yeah, he shoots only 76% from the free throw line. Most stars, we see him shoot in the mid to high 80s. Like, players that can really shoot it. And that translates to your 3-point shooting. Your free throw shooting goes up. You have the possibility to have a really good 3-point shot. I.e. like LaMelo Ball. He has a really good free throw percentage. His 3-point percentage is up. We thought he would be a bad 3-point shooter. He's not. So that is the concern that I had with Kevin Porter Jr. is that when I saw him in that first game he played for the Rockets, it seemed like he really, really, really could not shoot threes. And it showed throughout the rest of the season. He's not able to shoot them, like I said, 28.7%. But he ended up shooting 60% from 3 in this game. And that's just amazing. Like, if you can up your 3-pointers percentage to about maybe 37 to or maybe like even 35 to like 40%, you can be a really good player because he is averaging 15 points per game on 6.2 assists and about 4 rebounds. He's not a bad player. He's really not. So if he just gets his shooting right, that's all I have to say about him. He gets his shooting right, he can be a really, really good, really good player. Now, speaking of the team that he plays for, the Rockets, they need to play him a little more because he's only playing around 32, 31 minutes per game so far this year. And he really needs to play more. He played 41 minutes in this game. Let's see more of Kevin Porter Jr. Let's see what he can do. Let's see those 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. Let's see those minutes in the third. Let's see those times where he needs to get some buckets for his team. I want to see that from him. I want to see how good this guy can be. And the Houston Rockets should really want to see how good this guy can be instead of playing him for 31 minutes a night. I mean, he's a young guy. The team's not going anywhere. The team is 16-47. They're like absolute bottom tier of the Western Conference. You're probably going to have like a top 5 pick in this year's draft. Let's see Kevin Porter Jr. play. And especially him and Christian Wood. Let's see them both play. Let's see what they can do together. Because if they can light it up together, you guys can have a real star tandem, and you guys might fix yourself out of this James Harden situation after he left to go to Brooklyn. You guys can have a really good situation. So play Kevin Porter Jr. more, please. I want to see the 41 minutes a night from him. He's a young guy. You're not going to break him down unless he's hurt or anything like that. You're not going to bring him down. So let's see him play those 41 minutes a night. Other than that, of course, you know my problem with him. He just needs to make his three-pointers. That's it. If he can make his three-pointers, he can be a real star. And you can use the Rockets really might have lucked out with this guy. Other than that, you guys know the drill. Stay cool, stay safe. Sorry I didn't upload for so long, but this is the first video I'm going to make, and I promise I'm going to be back.